Hey guys. Oh, I still have this weird background on. I didn't mean to have this on. Oh well. Oh well. All right, we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Hey guys. All right, I'm just gonna wait in the waiting room and just let people in and we'll get started. Let's say like 3 minutes after 8. We'll get started in like 3 minutes if that's okay, you guys. Just to like make sure we get everybody in. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Hey, welcome. Happy Monday night. I always feel like we need like the pharmacy countdown. I always feel like, what do we say during while we wait? I'm excited to have you guys here. Okay, so, and if you've ever hit manager, hopefully you can speak. Of course, if you're in a place where you can't, when I call on you, just you can turn your camera off and say, hey, I can't speak tonight. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm hoping all of our managers plus can give just what we do every Wednesday night, give you a tip to take for the week. And you guys, I don't want this to be, they say sometimes we let our self-help become shelf-help, right? So you'll read the books, you'll go to the conferences, you'll sit in the trainings, and you're like, wow, that sounds like a really great idea, but you never do nothing with it. So I don't want your self-help to become shelf-help. Don't put it on the shelf. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna implement the things that were just for you, Jesse. That's right. Implement the things that our managers are going to be giving us tips on. All right, let's start in 1 minute. And I'll skip all this when I download it to YouTube. We'll start right from the beginning. All right, you know what? We're recording. Let's get started now. So kind of a small number tonight. I think the same thing happened with the UK. I don't know what the US, what our excuse is. The UK have a huge football tournament. So that's where UK was. It was like our Super Bowl. So that's okay. We are going to record. It's going to be quick and brief tonight. That means, but my tip for you guys is to put yourself out there on all of your platforms. So as I did a ton of coaching calls today, like that's all I did. I wasn't even able to go live today for my personal business because I was just doing coaching call after coaching call after coaching call. And almost the same thing with every single call was, our team members saying, oh, I'm not getting any interaction on Facebook. I'm not getting any interaction. My views are low. My likes are low. Hardly nobody's showing up to my lives and talking to them. And almost every single person said, but there are people finding me over on TikTok who they were already friends. They're friends on Facebook, but they don't see their stuff on Facebook. But they're like, hey, I have seen you. I haven't seen you in years. Like, I love seeing your stuff. I used to follow you. And they're seeing them on TikTok. So I would say, you guys, we have to repurpose our content. You don't have to make new content for each platform. Use the same stuff. And one thing that I'm going to turn my TikTok to, because I have a girl who used to be on my team. She's now more of an influencer, but she grew her TikTok from nothing to 500,000 in 1 year, you guys. And the way she did that is she wasn't trying to like do viral videos or do the lip syncing or the dancing. She wasn't even really selling a whole lot, even though she sold her sales when she was on my team were huge. But that's not what her TikTok was about. So I'm just going to show you, actually, let me share my screen. Let me see if I can pull this up. And I'm going to show you a few of her TikToks so you can kind of see what I mean. And that's my tip for tonight. But let me grab her up on TikTok. So I think a lot of times we overthink the content we're putting out. And sometimes it comes off a little salesy. Sometimes it comes off a little spammy when we overthink it. So I want to show you because I think this is just a really great example. Okay. Let me share my screen on my phone. Okay, I think you guys can see, right? Okay, so Tess, She grew her page from, now she's at 634,000. You guys, she started at nothing about, I'd say a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And she just started showing up with videos. Oh, I'm trying to scroll it on my computer. Videos like, let me show you. Like this would be a good one to do with our coffee.
I have got to tell y'all about my day yesterday. Ignore this Albert Einstein look that I have going on. My whole entire body hurts. So we did our family get together for 4th of July yesterday. Please tell me why I was literally out of power all day. Our power never goes out, especially not that long. I was cleaning my house and sweating because you guys know I live in Southeast Georgia, so it's already like 100 degrees. Around lunchtime, my power went off. I promise y'all, it did not come back on till almost 4 o'clock. While I was trying to get everything ready for our get together, I was so irritated. So I was basically outside all day in the pool because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to sit in my house and just roast. And let me tell y'all something, my body is feeling it. I am so sore. I don't know if it's because I was barefoot all day, either on my concrete carport or like around the pool. I don't know, but I can hardly move. But that's why I was so MIA yesterday, because we had that get together. We had all kinds of things happen because the power was out, but the power ended up coming back on like right before everybody got here. So it ended up going good. I am just slap wore out. I have gotten
We all can do that. We all can do that. She simply was making her coffee. She wasn't talking about, because she does, it's not a network marketing company, but she's an influencer for that coffee company. And the comments, there were 5,000 likes on the video. The comments, 97 comments when I was going through them. What coffee is that? Do you have a link for the coffee? What kind of coffee is that? People are listening to this story of her day as she's making her coffee. She doesn't even have to say anything about selling coffee, you guys, but she's making it do a voiceover. That's very, very simple. We can all do that. And if you don't have a lot of time, so you know what, I do work with you, we all work with a lot of people who, you know, they're busy, they're moms, they're either stay-at-home moms or they work full-time, and they're like, I don't have time to make content. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. She just films herself doing everyday normal things, telling a story, right? In our business, our products fit into that. It fits into everyday normal things. So I really want you guys to start utilizing that and not overthinking it, not thinking you have to have this like edited video that's perfect. You don't. You don't. She had a voiceover, so it might have been chaotic in the background. Kids, you know, screaming. Who knows? We don't know because she has a voiceover. So I just wanted to share that with you because I think sometimes we overthink it. So that's my tip tonight. I'm going to pass it over to Jesse.
I didn't know I was going to go first. I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little like salty today. Okay. I've been like talking with a lot of people today and I'm a little salty. So my biggest tip for you guys right now is to give up the damn excuses. There's so many of them. I don't have time. I can't get on this call. I don't have time to make this. I don't have time to do that. I have this going on instead. You know what I do when I don't have time? Okay, first of all, I have 3 kids. I freaking joined the parent board at my kids' school. So that's where I was literally like the last 3 hours. I have meeting after meeting for that because school is about to start next month. I have 800 things going on. My inbox is full. I'm trying to run this business. I get up early as fuck in the morning. I give up sleep so that I can have time. We will find time for the priorities in our life. And if you make your business the priority in your life and you want to succeed here and you want to be manager and you want to be platinum, like that's my goal. I want to be platinum. I don't know about you guys. But if you want these things and you actually want your business to be successful, you will say, fuck those excuses. I'm sorry about the patty mouth. I tried to tell you guys. The excuses.
Hey, Jesse, you are our version of Tony Robbins. We'll just say that.
I love it. And I was at this meeting and I was with these other parents and I was like, I have to have a beer. Like I cannot with these ladies because they're different kind of moms than me. Like they are also the people who they're kind of like what I'm talking about now. Well, we can't do this fundraiser because of this. No, the excuses are done. If you want to do something, you have to put your mind to it and do it. You can't say, and I'm guilty of the excuses too. Like I'll be like, oh, my daughter has cheerleading at this time, so I cannot be on this call or whatever. Do I have my phone with me? Yes. Am I going to be in the car waiting for an hour for her to get out of this cheer thing? Yes. Can I still jump on this call? Absolutely. It's not an excuse. We all have 800 things going on. We all have kids, or most of us have kids. Most of us, like when I was working, I was with my last company and I was still working a full-time nursing job. I made time for my business still. If it's not in the hours of 9 to 5, that's okay. If you have your family stuff from like you want to have dinner with your family and you want to do bedtime routine, fine. But that means that you either need to wake up earlier and make time for your business, or you need to stay up later and make time for your business. But you can't keep using the excuses of I don't have time or I don't have the resources and I don't have that. We literally have so many resources just on this team. We have so many resources on the Team Sparkle training website. We have the group chats. We have so many leaders that are so willing to help everybody. The excuses have to stop at some point. You have to show up if you want to make it somewhere, and you can't let self-limiting beliefs and the time constraints and the I don't know what to do. You know what to do, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Like somebody is telling you every single day in Power Hour, in the group chats. Somebody is telling you what to do every single day. If you Google what to do in a network marketing business, they have a new AI thing that tells you this is what you should do. If you put your couple minutes here and couple minutes there into researching, like, how can I do better on Instagram? It's going to tell you, here's what you can do. All you have to do is start implementing those things. So I'm like kind of today, because I'm salty and I'm sorry, there's no excuses. You can't give me an excuse good enough right now. If you want manager and you're on this call because you want manager and you want to be there, you have to say goodbye to the excuses and you have to start doing shit. You have to stop saying, when you think about messaging your upline, I don't know why it's not working. You have to figure out, what excuse am I going to give her? And then say, fuck that excuse, and move on and find a better way to do whatever you're doing. Ask for support if you need support. Like, I'm so happy to answer anybody's questions. I know that Amber is happy to answer. I know you busy as fuck though. But Tiffany, like I go to Tiffany a lot because she can answer questions. There's so many other leaders in the other chats and readily available to help you. There's literally no time for excuses. It's a J month. It's slow, but we're building momentum for the fall right now. What you do now will pay off for you in 3 months. You can expect it. So if you're busting ass now, you might not get the results this month, but come September, come October, girl, you're going to be on fire, because everything that you put in today will pay off in the next 90 days. Everything that you put in this month is going to set you up for bigger success in the months to come. So if you're like, oh, everything I'm doing is not working, I'm going to give up. I got 3 of those messages today, you guys. I just think I should quit. We're on day 9 or 10. We're on day 10 of the month. Give me a fucking break. We don't have time for it. Stop laughing or I'm going to laugh. I'm trying to be serious. We don't have time for the excuses. We don't have time to say, oh, I don't know if I want to be an all-star. It's already, I haven't got anywhere this month. It's only the 10th and all the big shit happens at the end because we push. If we push like we do at the end of the month, at the beginning, everybody is going to be manager. You have to decide today, flip off them excuses. When you even think about typing up an excuse or a reason why not, it's time to pause. Get in the pause, figure out the shit, get on Google if you need to, get with a leader and be like, listen, I'm having some self-limiting thoughts. I'm kind of stuck, don't know what to do. And then figure the shit out. Do something different, pivot your business, do better, and everything. Even if it doesn't pay off this month, you guys, it will. It will. You just have to keep going and keep doing things, okay?
Amen. You are our sassy sailor. That's your new name.
Y'all are gonna find
But
out.
no, it's true. It's true. So
It is.
Yes, I amen to that. Thank you, my love. All right, next up on the list, I'm gonna ask from one of our newest managers. I am so proud of you. Angela, I'm gonna ask you to unmute really quick.
All right. Hi guys. How are you tonight? I would say, gosh, what I kind of work on personally, what I tell every person that comes in, no matter how long they've been doing it, is it all comes down to the day, every single day, and moving that needle forward. And so it sounds really cliche, but it really does work. And over, I think the last 15 years, the one thing I would always say consistently is you have to do one thing every day in income producing activity. And income producing activity is not necessarily social media unless you're actually asking people for the purchase, for the sign up. And so sometimes we have to do a little bit of an evaluation or inventory on our business. And especially if I'm mentoring or talking to someone on my team, I'm asking them, what is the one thing you did yesterday? And quickly we can start to discover what they're doing or what they're focusing on. Because a lot of times people think they're working their business, like Amber said, but they're just busy on social media. And that's like passively working. And so I would say do one thing to actively work in your business. And as you're mentoring people, use that as kind of a springboard to get people to take inventory on their own business. Because, if you think like yesterday, what did I do? Did I put a sale on the board? Did I put someone into my business? And if not, usually that's that one thing that they need to have that breakthrough. So I put it on a Post-it note. I put it everywhere. I put it on a screensaver. And it's just to be really simple because it's a simple business, but it's to be very intentional. So that would probably be my suggestion because I think that's good for the new person. And I think after 15 years, it's the one thing that's kept me going and it's helped me build, a very, very big organization. And it's that showing up once a day and income producing activity and coaching people to do the same.
Yes, they couldn't have said it better. Amen to that. Thank you. All right, next up on the list, Crystal Hernandez. You guys, Crystal just hit Royalty Circle. Ooh, that means she is top seller. She's gonna get flown out to Miami. It's a big deal. Like she gets to be put on the website. It's a big deal. So congratulations, Crystal. I don't know if you're at a spot where you can talk right now. If so, I'm gonna ask you to unmute.
I Target. See, I'm not making no excuses. I'm shopping and at training. Oh, Jesse, bless your heart, because I'm telling you, I've been there every single day for 3 months with my team. My biggest take, you guys, we all know this, it's consistency. I mean, even with the slow month, this month has been crickets for me, for everything, for sales, for talking to my team, to talking to customers. And so I just keep saying, Crystal, you're fine. You're just going to keep posting. You're going to still do your content on TikTok. You're still going to do lives. You're still going to do everyday stuff, because this month, it doesn't matter to me. It's next month. It's the month after. It's the month after. It's the month after. So if you work your business every single day, it's going to show up in your pocketbooks. And so I'm trying something a little bit different. And I don't remember who said something or posted something, but I'm going to do like 5 free gifts, like gift bags. And it's just like a mascara and a lip conditioner and some samples. And put it in a nice gift bag. And I'm going to just randomly pick people. And they're going to be 5 people who are not my customers, 5 people who have not bought from me. And I'm going to have them try these products, because if I can get more people to try it, then maybe next month they're going to be like, I absolutely love this. Can I get that shampoo? Or can I get some of the or get that skincare that you sent me? Something. So I just think if we think outside the box, nothing to break the bank, nothing to get out, for compliance. So you can't charge nothing. You can't charge shipping, can't charge nothing. So it's totally free. I'm not even putting pharmacy products because these people already know what I'm doing because they're silent watchers too. And those silent watchers, they're actually silent, but they're watching you. And there's going to be a day that they're going to be like, hey, I love everything you're doing. Can I do this? So if you're just consistent with everything, with lives, with your reels, with stories, with posts, I mean, stories and posts are probably my two favorite things. You just have to keep doing it. And like Amber said, if Facebook is dead, get on Instagram, get on TikTok. I actually gained 3 customers last month on Snapchat. Think about Snapchat. I know it's like my kids say it's not for old people, and so I guess I'm old, but I'm getting the younger people. So they're watching, and I have a lot of followers on Snapchat. It's because my Snapchat is old. Like I never used it, and then I just opened it back up. So just try different things. But kind of like Jesse, I mean, just no excuses. I mean, because there is no, I mean, excuses are just, they're dumb. And that's just with everyday life. We wouldn't make an excuse if our child was sick and we need to take them to the doctor. I'm too busy. I've got to take my other child to school. No, we're going to drop everything and we're going to take care of business. And I'm not saying leave your kids alone and take care of business, but you could do everything all at once. But like I said, just staying consistent. And I don't know, I really don't have much. I have everything written down, but it's at my daughter's house. And I was like, I got to go to Walmart, go to Target. So
Go sell some mascaras.
I know I've got 2 with me. I've got to go. Yeah.
I love it. You guys, she is top seller, like
Oh.
either number 2 or number 3, making her way to number 1. And she sells her mascara in Target and Walmart.
Yep.
You're awesome. Thank you so
I
much.
know it's not my
Thank you.
turn, but what I would do just to travel to wherever she is at and go into Walmart with her. I'm not even kidding. Just, let's go to the
Actually,
store.
there was a couple people at work and they're like, show me a demonstration. And so I was like, okay, be a customer, but you're going to have to buy the mascara. So they did. So I just showed them a demonstration. I was like, and they were like, oh my gosh, you actually do that. I was like, actually, it's not against the law because there is no sign that says no soliciting.
I
So-
would seriously love for you to go up in a store and like set up some B-roll footage and show us what you do when you're like up in there stocking the aisles. I'm serious.
I know. I know.
It would go viral.
Oh my gosh. Hey, good content.
Thank you. You're so funny.
Oh, thank you guys.
All right, enjoy your shopping trip.
Oh yes.
All right, next up, Jandina. Are you able to talk, Jandina?
Hey, hey,
Hey, girl.
how are you guys? First of all, July's my birthday month, so I have like all sorts of amazing things planned. I
Happy
posted a
birthday.
picture on my social media of like, it was fun. Like, guess what my age was in this picture? And I gained a new follower yesterday, and that was the person that guessed it right. While all my friends and stuff that know how old I am probably hung out with me that day I took that picture. They had no idea. So, one of my tips is Kind of piggybacking off of what Angela said, income producing activities is be engaged with your following. Every time you get a new follower, like for me, what I do is I kind of already have like my thank yous all typed out and saved in my notes. Every time I get a new follower, I go and I thank them. I love, that's my biggest thing is since I'm learning from you guys. Like I literally have books and notes galore from all of you amazing leaders because I've never done network marketing, but I feel like I should have been doing this 8 years ago because I feel like it's my calling. But the biggest thing is like, I want to be so engaged with my followers. It is a very big thing for me to get a new follower. Okay. When I started this business, I had 250 friends on Facebook and I'm at 551 or whatever now of, yeah, some of them are pharmacy influencers and a lot of them are random people that just came across one of my lives of replays or whatever. And every time I see a new follow, I just thank them. And be really engaged with your following, because if you can be engaged and love on them and be best friends with them and develop personal, we can find something. And I work in a service department at a dealership, so I see random people. That's where I sell my makeup, is lipstick and mascaras are there. And the men's cologne. But if you can find one thing with anybody in the world that you're going to have something in common with, you can. And going back to what Jesse said, making excuses of why you can't do this or you can't do that. I want this so bad for myself so I can stop working for a multimillionaire dealership because I know I'm just a robot to them doing what they need done. I want to start working for me and living for me with my family. And so I want this so bad. I work, you guys, my schedule's crazy. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I go and I work out. I'm shooting B-roll footage at the gym, which is so awkward. It is so awkward because people's watching you. Like, hey, just mind your business, turn around. Okay, bye. But also, I'm developing relationships there. I get up, I go live in the morning, I go to work, I'm in stories on my way to work. I'm talking to people at work about my business. I'm handing them my business cards. Like I think it was one of the calls literally on my business card at work. I taped my pharmacy business card to the back of my work business card, and that's what I hand out, you guys. Because, and I'm telling you, if you work at a 9 to 5 and you have like, and something similar to me where you have your own business card at your work, tape your pharmacy business card to the back of that dang card. What's going to happen? They're going to say no. Okay, boom. They didn't say anything, or they said no. So I do that. And that's where I got a lot of my men customers was the clone last month. Like I had more men customers than I had female customers last month, but I'm working constantly. I do not shut my phone off till about 11:30 at night. So from 4 in the morning till 11:30 at night, I am working my business in every aspect that I can, because this business allows us to fit it into our schedule, right? And I cannot wait for the day that I get to walk out those doors at my work and give them the bird and hop, jump, skip, run to my freaking car and say, sayonara, motherfuckers. Your girl's going to freaking Bora Bora. Okay? I look like shit right now. That's why you can't see me, because I just washed my face and it's all red and tomato face. But you guys, that's me. Like I put in the work. You have to be so engaged with your following. Go and love on your people. They are loving on you back, and we know what that feels like. So let's do it to them and be excited about it every single time. So when I send my thank yous, it's either in a text message or a voice message. And I preach this on me. Messaging is going to get you so much further than texting. Okay. But if I pick up the phone and I'm like, girl, I gotta freaking tell you about our bomb summer bundle going on right now. And let me tell you how you can save, X amount of dollars, whatever it is. If you can be excited and show your excitement, they can hear it. They're gonna more, they're gonna lean more towards wanting to know more. And like I'll never forget when to and he went through and this is no, yes, and then this is no, and we have 5 out of 52. That's still a win. That's still, you're still a win. And maybe the no now isn't the no, but maybe in 2 months when they see what you're doing, you're convention, you're Heck yeah, I want it. So don't ever give up on your nose. Stay engaged with your followers.
Oh, we must have lost connection, but we get what she was saying. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jandina, even though you're not here no more. All right, I'm gonna pass it on to Tiffany, who's doing an oil mask right now on her hair, by the way.
I know I was trying to keep my camera off, but I blame Jesse. Okay, so I have two that have just been on my mind. So I was literally just talking to my team about this the other day. I made this super long post and I don't mind sharing it in Team Sparkle, but talking about literally everything is content. Because I have so many people that are like, I don't know what to record. I don't know, what to do for reels and things like that. So I literally broke it down into ideas for makeup, ideas for hair videos, like all of that B-roll footage and like all this kind of stuff. If anybody saw me get up earlier, it was because I had my phone recording it and I literally recorded myself doing my mask while on the Zoom call. So it's just something random that I can put text over and I can use, especially days like today that I didn't do any makeup. I cleaned my office. I have content on my phone that I can use. So literally record everything you can because you can always go back on that, especially on those days that are super busy. Most of the time I'll edit my videos in Instagram or CapCut and I have them saved. So then it's literally just throwing them up when I need them. And then my second thing is my team has been really focused on bundles. So we were just talking this morning about doing this, and this is something that I need to get better with too. I feel like a lot of top sellers, especially in our last company, they used to talk about just bundling products, and it's not always just discounts. It's about taking a group of products and putting it together, and it makes so much, like, it makes it easier for your customers when they're getting on the website to just have that bundle of products together, because our website can be a little bit overwhelming because there's so many things on there. So you can obviously take advantage of any of the promos. So like right now, I actually sent an email out to my customers this morning. I took the summer bag set that for the month. So that's like $100 value, and it comes with, the contour stick, the highlighter, the loose powder, and the mascara, and the free bag. Added on the VFX foundation because it's my favorite and I rave about it. I did add on the eye primer because I tell everybody you cannot put on eyeshadow without this eye primer. And then with that free bundle that they can get until tomorrow night. So it's like a $226 value that they'll pay $121 for, and free shipping. And it's literally full face, 2 mascaras they get to choose from, things like that. So just putting that together and offering those. And again, even when the promo's over, you can base it off of, your full face bundle or your eyeshadow bundle. I have like my must-have nude lip combo that I do the ash brown liner, which is my absolute favorite, the Moneymaker matte lip, and I throw in the lip conditioner. I always add that into my hot list too when I'm sending that to customers. So just focusing on those bundles. Obviously, we have monthly bundles, so that's great to do that focus on. But even the products that you want to show regularly, if those are not products that you're really excited about, just create your own bundles. And it's not always about the discount. It's, hey, I have a bundle to offer you. Here it is. And it doesn't even matter if it's discounted. And then especially if it's over $75, you can promote that with free standard shipping.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah, I love bundles too. Probably because we came from the same team, same company, but we love bundles. And creating your own, like Tiffany said, it doesn't matter the discounts. A lot of our followers, like when I say I have my new summer bundle, they're like, I want to know what's in Amber's summer bundle, like because they trust me when it comes to makeup and skincare because I show up doing makeup and skincare. So yes. All right. Let's get to Renee. Renee, can you unmute?
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Oh no, you're breaking up
I just
a
wanted to
little
say
bit.
your mindset. You really? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Good now. Okay. I just want to say mindset. you know, you have to be in a place where you're positive. I know everybody's kind of putting out all these ideas, but you really, really have to be positive. You really have to focus on what's your goal and how are you going to get there? You know, because it's real easy to get discouraged when, you know, people in your downline, they're not responding to you and you're really trying to get them going. And, you know, you're looking at your own selves and figuring out, okay, how am I going to get this done? And you really just have to you know, we have so much going on. You have to be in the mindset that you're going to do this. You have to make a plan. And if you need help, like Jesse said, reach out to somebody, even if it's not your upline, there's always somebody around to help. You know, there's times where, you know, I need help with an idea and I'll message somebody who's not my upline or who isn't in my team, and everybody is so helpful and just ready. But I think if we get stuck on what's going on, you know, what is wrong, what's going on that's wrong right now, I think that's where you get stuck and you don't move forward. So you know, at the end of the month, we ended up in the hospital with my daughter. She just got diagnosed with MS and she's only 17, but I couldn't stop there and just focus on that. Like, I had to keep going and I had to be positive. I had to be there for my team, and you just move forward and you find ways to do that, find inspiration. And, you know, one of your side sisters, and find somebody that you can run with, because that support is so helpful. Sometimes it's hard for me to just pick myself up, but if you have somebody that you can really run with and bounce ideas off, it helps. And it's like having someone to help you be accountable, and you kind of just help each other that way and bounce ideas off. So I think that's been helpful for me the last couple of weeks and really helped me trudge through everything. And two, I think it's really important. I think, I don't remember who said it, but if you start the month off running and not leave everything towards the end, it really doesn't feel overwhelming. So just kind of take things step by step, day by day, and reach out to accountability partner. I think that's really helpful.
I agree. Perfect.
That's what I got.
Thank you. All right, next up, Sue-Ann, are you able to talk? I don't want to leave anyone out. So if I'm missing anyone who's manager above, raise your hand. But I think I got them all. Sue-Ann, let me know if you are able to talk right now. I know sometimes we're not in a space where we
Wait.
can.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Hello, gorgeous.
Okay. I'm not gonna turn on my video
You're
because
good.
girls, okay, not gonna lie. I am really struggling. I'm really struggling with my health. It's just been, the last couple of months have been really, really difficult, and it's a daily, just kind of, how am I going to wake up today? How am I going to wake up today? How is this day going to go? What am I going to be able to do? And so that can kind of get me in like an emotional, like, spiral, you know, where I'm just like, my mind is not thinking right. I'm trying to focus, but I'm having a hard time, right? So the last couple of days, I've been thinking more, and I will say though that when I do get into this, consistency is still key. Connection is still key. So I'm not doing, I almost, like, I would say for over the years, I have done lives at least 5 days a week on average, at least. But the last few weeks have been less, just because of my, you know, what I'm struggling with. But I'm still on social. I'm still messaging people. I'm still commenting on people. I'm still talking to people. I'm still trying to connect with people, because just because we can't necessarily go live doesn't mean that we just don't do anything. It doesn't mean that, you know, you can't still reach out to your customers, just to your friends. Just making those connections is really so important. And I love that. I forgot who said it about thanking everyone, like your new followers and stuff like that. That is so important. And sometimes we'll get a message and it'll say, oh, you have one new follower, you have this, and then maybe we're busy at the minute and we don't. But at least try to jot the name down or go back and look later. Set aside a time of day that you can go and thank people, because it really is so important. I mean, when I get messages like that from other people, I'm like, wow, they saw me, you know, they noticed me, and they're whatever, and it makes a difference. So that's definitely key. And I was gonna say something else, and now my mind is Now my mind is blanking. Shoot. But yeah, that's mostly what, oh, I know what I was gonna say. Everybody is so excited about convention coming up and everything, and I find myself like leaving a chat or leaving a call when the topic goes to convention because I don't know if I'm going to be there. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility for me this year. I have extra doctor appointments that I have to go to, things that I haven't had to do ever, that now they're referring me to different doctors and stuff like that. And so I don't know how I'm going to be, and I just don't know if that travel trip is going to be. And so I let it really get to me, and I feel like I'm letting myself down, I'm letting my team down, whatever. But sometimes life just throws stuff at us that we can't control. And I think that I'm trying to give myself grace here. I know it's important. I know it's a big deal to be at things like that, but I also know that we can't control everything in our life. And so I'm going to make it a point to not back out of the chats, not back out of the calls, and just to encourage everybody else. And who knows? I mean, I don't know. It might get right down to it, and maybe I can go, wow, maybe I can do this. But it's really easy when life gets in the way of our plans and what we want to do to just give up and back out of everything. But those moments are the times that we absolutely definitely need to not do that, because we need each other, we need the support, and we need the encouragement. And a lot of times when people are encouraging us and trying to lift us up, we find ourselves doing the same for maybe somebody else that's having struggles. So be consistent, stay connected to your team, your uplines, your downlines, whoever it is, stay connected to them, be true and authentic with them. Don't try to hide things that we're struggling with, because I promise you, every single one of us on this call, every single one of us on our team has a struggle. It might not be yours, but it's a struggle, and it's important to them, and it's hard for them. And so like for me, that's one of the very biggest things about this job, this space, this community. For me, it's one of the biggest reasons that I absolutely do it, because I need it, and because I found so many good friendships here that's just so important. So stay consistent, even if you're not going live. If you can't do that, there are so many other things that we can do every day, and stay connected to your people. That's all I got.
Thank you so much. And you guys, a lot of us, when we have new people come in, make sure that they know about the resources we have, and about the calls like this, and about just staying plugged in, and about I'm going to mention it again, every single call, we have to mention the ATM group, the ATM group, the ATM group. Let's get our customers doing testimonies. We do have some gift cards we're going to give out. So we have these resources. Make sure that we're plugged in. And you guys, 9% next week, 9%, that's the goal. And let's get a lot more people on these calls. I will do my part and send out the email maybe the day before, so people have enough time to grab that email. But let's really pack these calls up, because I just think just staying connected. It's the information we get is amazing, but the connection, and just keep showing up until you show your up right at the top. Right? I do that training all the time, and it's so true. So we just need to get people to keep showing up. And thank you guys. You guys showed up. You guys showed up, and that is a huge deal, because people do what we do, not what we say. So you're leading by example. So thank you guys so much for being amazing leaders, and I hope you have a good night. Oh yeah, Jesse, you always remind me. Okay, picture time. All right, ready, Jesse? I'm on my computer, so you're gonna have to tag me. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Have a good night.